stories of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's stepping up and it's our way.
Okay, so for this card, in your supplies, you will have a piece of Calypso Coral base card. You will also have a piece of basic white cardstock, and you'll also have a layer of Calypso Coral cardstock, which you're going to take the die from your set and pop that down and cut that out. Now, a little thing with this, be aware that not all of the pieces do actually come out. They're designed not to come out. You can, if you wish, lift them up to give your card a little bit of height in that, but that's just something to be aware of, that not all of the pieces are designed to come out. You will have your basic white, for your words to go on, and I'm using Calypso Coral ink to stamp my words. And then we also have the flowers, and I'm going to just show you briefly how to colour in using the Stampin' Up! Lens with this. Hey everyone, this is part of our next card, and I'm going to just show you how I have coloured in these images using the Stampin' Blends. What you want to use is the Memento Tuxedo ink pad, and what you need to do is just give it a little bit of time to actually dry. So you'll have a piece of Whisper White in your supplies. And then what we're going to do is actually colour them in. So I'll start with the flower because it's had a bit of time to dry, and that'll just leave that a little bit longer. I've got here a couple of blends. I've got some light pink, I've got a dark pink, and I've also got the light Flirty Flamingo. So to start off with, I'm going to start with the light pink. And this technique, you are just going to just rub around. I'm not going right to the edges of the flower. So leave some of the petals just a little blank. A little bit darker into the center. So that is the light pink. Then I'm going to come in with the dark pink. And with the dark pink, I'm actually just going to go sort of where the line meets, where the petals meet the inside part. Does that make sense? Then I'm just going to go a little bit and add a bit of detail around the outer edges, a bit more, just to give it a bit of depth on those petals. And again in the center. Just a really sort of haphazard sort of look. And then coming in with the light Flirty Flamingo, going over the top of where the artist has drawn those little stamens. And then I'm going to come out and just give a little bit more colour to the outer edges of my petals. Just adding colour really randomly. And then coming back in with the light pink and just blend out that petal pink. It does work best if the ink is wet, so you do have to work rather quickly. Don't want to leave it too long to dry. Then just pulling out some of that colour to the outer edge. You can make it as light or as dark as you wish, and then it will dry. For the leaf, what I have done with this is I'm using a little bit of light daffodil, and I'm just adding a little bit to the tips of my leaf. Then I'm coming in with a light granny apple, and I'm going to colour that, and then up with this one. And then I'm going to come in with the dark. I like to put the lids back on the blend so that they don't dry out. So I'm just adding a bit of colour to the outer edge. And then I'm going to come back in with the light granny, and using sort of like a circular motion, I'm going up and over and then I'm going to leave that to dry, and you'll see there I've got 4 different types of leaf. So I've got leaves and I've got the flower, and you can make the flower whatever colour you like, but like I said, I'm actually just going with a nice soft light pink colour just to blend it in. So just roughly over the edges of the petals, but not quite touching the outer edge. And then I'm going to bring in some of the dark a little bit more focused on in the center, bit around the outer edges of those inner petals, just to create the illusion of a shadow. And then a little bit of a dark pink, sorry, light flirty flamingo, this one. And then come back in with the light pink and just blend blending those out. So leave that for a little while to dry before we will actually fussy cut those out for our card. Okay, so now that we've coloured in our flowers, open up your Calypso Coral ink and then just stamp your happy birthday. Grab hold of your multi-purpose and you'll need your dimensionals. First thing you're going to do is actually glue down this piece of basic white to the Calypso Coral, and you'll see there that I've just left enough border around that. So what I can do with this is go up and around the outer edge, and then that will line up nicely onto there. Then what we're going to do is turn it over and glue the whole piece to our base card. Then what we're going to do is bring in our flowers, and I'm just going to pop a few dimensionals on some of them. So just popping some dimensionals down there. Just like that. So I'll add some glue to the one that I'm sticking straight down. So like that. Peel away the backs. And then bringing in just randomly just a bit of those pops of colour of the green. You can add as many as you like or as few as you like. And then taking our words, and I'm going to snip away the other side, making it into a banner shape. Trim off a little bit off that side just so that it lines up with the layer, and I think I'll pop it up into there. So I need one dimensional on the corner here, and then a little bit of adhesive on that side to stick the banner down. And you've also got your champagne rhinestones if you wish to add some bling to this as well. Can't decide if I want another leaf or not. Do I need another leaf? Yeah, let's pop that down there. So there's there we go. That is our card for this one, for this kit. All right, hope you like it. Bye.
What we love, what we do, makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration.